Good morning, everybody, or afternoon or evening, whenever you watch this. It is the 3rd of July, and I imagine this is probably being released on the 4th of July, or maybe the 5th. But anyway, so we had a massive Q&A channel for an AMA this week. I finally got round to collating all the answers, so I'm going to dive straight into it. Remember, we're always here, always building, forging on. Red, green, makes no difference to us. We're shipping, we're building, we're positive, and VF for life and all that. So, okay, let's dive straight into the questions. So, Tim V asks, are we getting a SO discount when going from land level 5? If so, how much? The answer is yes, we're going to get 20% discount. And sowing begins on the 16th of July. The discount will be for 48 hours. We've taken into account the unlock for forges for you because we know some of you are getting some PYR, some peer back from that. So 16th sowing. Will the sowing, Period asks, will sowing and level 5 account upgrade start on the same day? And yes, it will be live on the same day. Metacapo, is there going to be a farm sale level 5 Vulcanites? Yes, there will. We've got some really cool Vulcs in level 5, including Namine and Copis. I've forgotten the other ones, but I know there's some cool level 5s. Nio M, what's the next add-on game on Metascapes and how is the AI integration going? So basically, we're finalizing Metaball now. If you haven't played Metascapes, I really do suggest getting in there because that's shaping up to be one of probably the most high potential games in terms of global outreach because, the kind of vibe and stylization it all has. So we're finishing off Metaball now. Then we're adding some small games, like we're adding a hide and seek game where you can pretend to be an obstacle and hide from someone, Maze Runner, a Mario Kart racing kind of game, zombie survival, and the AI skybox is already in place. But I really do recommend start playing that. You can get XP for it now, soon to be Lava. And with our new marketing campaign, once we get enough users in there, we'll start monetizing it for you guys, monetize your creations. Rick O, do you have to use the new Fortuna wallet or you can stay with MetaMask? Both are fine. I suggest using Fortuna because obviously the gas settings are easier. There's some cool features coming in there which showing how much lava you're earning for the PYR you hold in there, which is a bit more gamified, but both are fine. And I think we just released the Chrome tester for the communities, the Chrome build. Boxy asks, Vulcan X, what's the reason behind launching a non-gaming project? Does it have a team? I'll combine this with OG Warriors questions on Vulcan X as well. About he's asked, I'm scrolling down. But I know he asked some questions about it. Are Vulcan X Rewards tiered to land levels? And is there a regulatory regulation? It's a big competition out there for sexes. So look, Vulcan X, obviously it's great for Lava because every token that goes on Vulcan X, they have to have market making and they have to have enough Lava to sort of balance out the books. So if you've got Doge and Lava, you've got Bitcoin and Lava, you've got any token with Lava. So if a token joins there, that community, that token has to buy enough Lava, and obviously with a lot of trading going on, it's just a godsend for Lava. Now, a lot of people are wondering why we're doing it, and obviously for the Lava utilization, but also there aren't any sexes out there which are that gamified, not only gamified, but also have such a big revenue share. So these are the two major selling points here. One, Vulcan X is very, very much gamified, just as it is. We are a game studio. There's sort of trading leaderboards. There's like a box where people can sort of, if you trade enough times, every time you trade, you've got access to a reward box where fees are. So it's like a lucky draw. So you might earn some of those fees. 80% are divided amongst all those that hold PYR. And yes, land does give you boosts all the way up to the levels. The other 20% is saved for those that create the most volume per week. So it's an incentive for people to come on there because the more they trade, the more they get rewarded. And of course, when people are coming on there and trading, those that hold PYR are rewarded, and then Lava is used. So there's three points there. One, the funnel of people wanting rewards to trade on it. Two, Lava is utilized, therefore bought. And three, those holding PYR are rewarded. So it's going to be very gamified. central exchange. And yes, of course, we've got regulation. We're doing it through Liechtenstein, and there is a team dedicated to it. We could launch it next month, really, in terms of like how it works, but the legal things need to get tied up, security things need to get tied up. I'd rather go for quarter 4 on this, to be sure. Okay, so Coin 1x1 wants to know when the new land map is. Yeah, I haven't got an ETA on this. It is in progress, but we'll try and complete it this coming week. I know someone's just put in a request for it to be completed. Apologies on that. Ryan Drop, we had the snapshots done. I just haven't sent them out. I need to. Ryan is getting listed on an exchange, as I said, in Vulcan. Some of these questions are simply going to be me saying, sorry, we haven't got around to it yet. There's just too many. That's one of them. More Vulcan pictures of Vulcan 4. Yeah, Neswolf was releasing a full video. We had like a professional video releasing something soon with lots of pictures. Again, Vulcan 4 was really, really good. I think it was my favorite Vulcan. Don't know if it's because in England, but I just felt the energy was really good. And obviously it was very busy, which was great. What new building assets features are coming with level 5? So interior, exterior, vegetation, wall-mounted assets, obviously the Vulcanites, level 5 outfits, modulars, pretty much the same as level 4. We'll be adding to it, of course, as we do. How many XP is needed to level up to level 5? So it's 80,000 XP and 150 lava fee. Any time frame plans for level 6 or 7? Nope, not yet. Agalos says, what's the marketing plan for the next 6 to 12 months? Yeah, so our marketing kind of has sucked a little bit, not a little bit, a lot of it. So we have actually invested in a completely new marketing team. I feel like we say that every year, but it's just like hit and miss who we get doing our marketing. This one isn't cheap, and this is really targeting sort of Web 2 gamers. We're missing an enormous amount of people in some of these games. Like even like things like Forge Arena, that could have been an amazing game if we marketed it right. Yeah, it's no Dota, but it was still a very good game. And some of our mobile games should be having hundreds of thousands of users. So we're going down the Web 2 route on that. We have got a game, very interesting game. I'm not saying the name, that they've got 50 million downloads. And they're a Web 2 game, and they're coming to Elysium, and they're going to be transitioning their Web 2 people to Web 3 very slowly. So I'm kind of interested to see how they do that, because that could be a bit of a help for us in terms of how we do it. Anyway, I waffled as usual. So OG Warrior, will Vulcan X Rewards be tiered to land levels? Yes, that's correct. You get a booster as you go up. And date and exact cost of level 5 sowing fees, pier and lava, please. So, okay, so as I mentioned, the 16th of July, 1 p.m. UTC sowing will begin, 20% discount for first 48 hours. Sowing cost is 300 pier, which is, 270 market pier, 30 PYR equivalent in lava, cold lava. But for 48 hours, as I said, discounted cost will be 240 PYR. As always, half of that's going to go into the buyback wallet, which we're going to hopefully get up. I know people are very skeptical about that because we're in a crappy market and we know the circulating supply is well up. But, we're putting all we can in that wallet, buying back peer when we can, making peer when we can. We're just, doing our best to continue build and do what we do best. Neo 500, any more details on 80% of the trading fees? I think I've already covered that. OG Warrior, will Vulcan X be open to USA residents? Don't think so. I'll confirm with the legal team, but I don't even think if we could, I'd really want to mess with the US in terms of that. The regulatory requirements are so odd, but not odd, a little bit scary. So we're kind of keeping it EU based so far. Will you need a KYC for Vulcan X? Yeah, you will if you want to use certain, again, with most exchanges, if you KYC, you get access to more deposits and withdrawals. Again, all this stuff is going through established third-party providers. This isn't me on a computer clicking yes to passport, photos or anything. We're using BlockPass, whatever it is, but we're using third-party providers for this. Neo 500 with only less than 1 million lava burnt. Are there specific plans to increase it significantly? Look, 1 million lava burnt is 1 million lava burnt. Elysium's only been around for like a few months, really busy. With traffic on it, and that's not terrible. There's only 1,000 more of those, and the whole supply is gone, and we've only just onboarded like 1 or 2 projects. So give it a bit of time. I don't. End of the day, if Elysium is used, then Lava is used. Lava's been integrated into a lot more games as we speak. A lot of these projects are going to be burning a lot of lava. Rebel Cars, for example, very successful, will be. And yeah, he says, I hope Lava gets a major push in the second half of the year. Look, we've done everything we can for Lava at this stage in this market. We're listed on, I think, 11 exchanges. Elysium's integrated there. Peer will come. I just have to be honest and say the big exchanges, Binance, KuCoin, Bybit, their listing right now is delayed. They're only listing a very few projects, as you know. I mean, this is just the way of the market. I mean, for us, there's no point listing in a market like this anyway. We're in discussions with them. Binance, KuCoin, Bybit, we have chats with all of these teams, and we're discussing the best way to integrate Elysium, Lava, and connect them with some third-party projects. Will the NFT farms carry on as they are? Will they be integrated into Vulcan X? Yeah, they will. I mean, a DEX is a DEX. A DEX can be used by anyone, and it's decentralized. So we're a lot more flexible what we can do there, including NFT farms, opening to the global residents. Every chain has a DEX, and the listing DEX is going to carry on as it is. Vulcan X has the advantages of a SEX with like faster trading and more users, and obviously a lot more Lava usage. And most importantly, any token can go on Vulcan X because it's all off chain. You know how SEX works, so it doesn't have to be based on Elysium for it to be able to be swapped. Acadian asks, do you intend to reach out to podcasters and spaces? Look, I read this and I thought, yeah, brilliant idea. I used to do a lot of these, but I don't know why. Maybe I took it too personally, but I remember a couple of people were saying they were kind of bored of me on these spaces and thought it's just Jamie everywhere. End of the day, I'm the CEO. So you're right. I need to start getting back on these. And since you said that, I have reached out to a few non-crypto podcasts, and I have been invited on a lot, but just thought, well, the market's down. What's the point of doing it? But you're right. I need to keep my face out there. And absolutely, I'm going to do a lot more non-crypto and crypto podcast interviews, get out there. But I think we have to admit that Vulcan Forge has been very front-facing and very busy and active even during this market. And this kind of stuff, adds up when things do return and more people enter the crypto space. I think Vulcan Forge is now probably synonymous with gaming infrastructure. So when the GameFi run comes round again, and it will, of course it will, especially with the likes of Sony releasing a sort of game-oriented exchange, we'll be there, well positioned. Scory S, a lot of us expressed concern with the Vulcan Vault rewards being next to nothing for Berserk card owners. Look, this is something Sheldon and Nesswolf are looking at. I'm not really a big Berserk player, so I leave it to the experts here. But they're considering using ERC 6551 for this, which is like a backpack NFT. But again, I haven't really got much more information on that. When are the next level of gods and what will it bring us? So next level of gods are a week after the sowing, July 22nd, giving you the ability to upgrade the temple to the next level, level 2. All NFT gods will be upgraded automatically for free when it happens when the temple reaches level 2. The ability to upgrade the non-NFT gods level 2 will be unlocked with in-game resources when the temple reaches level 2. The bust abilities or level 2 gods will have more effectiveness compared to level 1. And of course, most importantly, there's a 20% fee discount when on Agora when the temple reaches level 2. Are Demeter nodes still planned? Is a frenzy pass still planned? Demeter nodes are still planned, and it's already in the list of things getting done. Again, apologies for the delay on that. The frenzy pass still planned. I don't know. I think I kind of dropped that idea when we got some pushback from it, but I can't remember why we did it. I mean, it would be great. I think it's just simply because I'm not happy with the user count just yet. I mean, I don't want to start charging people to use anything yet until we start having tens, hundreds of thousands of players in here. Same with Metascape. There's no point in me trying to make people pay for assets and stuff if we only got 100 or 200 players. So I'm really waiting for this marketing push to get in thousands and thousands of players. Then we can start looking at how we can sort of stop the lava extractors and move it to a more kind of pay to extract model, if that makes sense. Pyrian asks, when are the Vulcan 4 Flash Quiz prizes? Some people still haven't contacted Ness. So please do contact Ness. If you have already, they're going to be going out. For raid bosses, we haven't finalized the drop rates and materials yet, but of course they will be dropping. That's releasing next week, actually, the raid bosses. I assume it's on the PBT, the testing place first. I don't think we're going to go straight for live, but that's very exciting. Period asks, am I really still alive? Proof it's no AI. Yep, I'm still here. I guess you wouldn't know now with AI technology. It's been a real rough few years, isn't it, though? But, whatever. We're going to be here forever. We're going to do our thing. And, we're in a good position to carry on forging no matter what the market does. So that's good. OG Warrior, when we'll be able to mint NFTs again in Agora? We're testing this week. Minting will be through the NFT studio. So a new studio for that. That's great. Is there an end date for the hackathon competition? No. In fact, a lot of you guys should be submitting stuff. I can think of a million things for a list in which we need. This is like free money, really, guys. I mean, just, we're offering up to $1 million in prizes to get some good tools to us. I know Sean from VFL is making something. I know a few other people are making things, but yeah, it's an open whiteboard to draw on. Okay, latest update on Vulcan 11. Yeah, that just got finished this week, actually. And now Ritam, who's the project leader for that, is working with our marketing team to get it out. Again, another amazing project. All of these need just massive marketing. I just know that's the missing piece in all of this. Like, even if our games were like a fraction of how good they are now, they should be getting hundreds of thousands of users. I'm very aware it's the missing piece. Everything is set up to have more users equals more success. And I'm really disappointed with the marketing that's been going on the last year. But, we learn by our mistakes, and all we can do is keep pivoting to marketing teams that do work. When will Lava be integrated in Metascapes? First XP, then Lava. David Vanguard, with the EXO IDO being a flop, how will Vulcan Forge support their new project launches? Hidden Beyond IDO feels like it's not going to be good. Lack of budget, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look, end of the day, all we can do is we're not forcing or asking you guys to invest in anything on the Launchpad. There are going to be Launchpad projects. I mean, there are Launchpads out there that have projects launching, 20 a day. Some of them make $5, some of them make $5 million. For us, the important thing is just getting traffic on Elysium. Rebel Cars obviously did well because, it was Rebel Cars and you saw the studio behind them. We know they'd worked on Metascapes. Andronicus was very transparent. It's an awesome game. Exoworlds didn't do so well because I think this was their second or third token launch. Hidden Beyond, they're talking to us as well and asking us, why aren't more people investing? But, it's your guys' choice. You invest in what you want. If we've got people that want to use a Launchpad, we're going to put them on there, and you have to do your own due diligence as well. We've got a few games, a few projects coming to the Launchpad, which I know we're going to do really well because they're already established. They've got tens of millions of downloads and users, and they'll do well. And they're connected. We talked to one yesterday that's already live on Binance, and they're launching their second project on Elysium. I know that's going to do well because they've got a lot of people connected. So it depends on you. End of the day, we'll just put the opportunity in front of you, and you can choose to invest or not. Are there new mechanisms to, Pegasus asks, are there new mechanisms to burn a big chunk of lava like the 100 lava required to open a treasure chest? Yeah, we don't want to give this away yet, but it does involve the lava bank and god upgrades and a resource of sorts. That's all I can say. We're kind of scoping out the actual requirements for that. Gold, I think it is. I don't know, but there is a way that lava is going to be burned in-game very soon, which is key, of course. More burn lava, burn lava, burn lava. Are there any new games planned in the game studio? I think we're good for games right now. I mean, we've got enough good games. They're not brilliant games, but we've got enough good games. They should be doing far more than like thousands of users and stuff. They should be getting hundreds of thousands. So again, that's the missing key here, marketing. Pyrian, will there be a peer euro pair? Yeah, there is. We've got an exchange listing, very big exchange listing for peer coming, which does involve euro or dollars, both maybe. Not going to say what that is, and they'll list when they want to list. Metascapes, Boxy asked about Metascapes. Will it be targeting big Web 2? Yeah, we are. Metascapes, I think we're going to get in the Steam store and Epic store if we can, because I think it's very much a Web 2 oriented game, and I think that's where all the users are. And I think this is the perfect product to kind of transition people to Web 3. They make stuff like Minecraft, and oh look, they can monetize it and sell it and whatever they want to do with it, charge people to enter. So yeah, and obviously if it's the build is good enough, then any brand can use it. Yeah, like Sandbox, as he says, it's kind of better than Sandbox actually, but who am I to know? FOMO Fudstar says, for DeFi, DEX, SEX, and other crypto financial innovations, which steps are the team taking to stay compliant? So yeah, we have a legal team based here and Geneva, and it's going through Liechtenstein. I don't know if I should say the names of the legal firms, but of course we're doing it legally. You know, even from day one, we wouldn't have got on Binance or KuCoin or all these exchanges if everything we didn't do wasn't legally diligent. You know, the foundation is based in Singapore with a BVI entity, because obviously you can't launch tokens from Europe and all these kind of things. We've always done everything legally. So we will do the same with the centralized exchange. Roxbury says, when is the next Crypto Gen 2 show? I don't know. I won the first one. Do I really need to go back to the second? Probably not. It wasn't exactly the big thing I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be all over the world and everyone would know about Vulcan Forge and I'd become a tier 1 celebrity and be invited to Hollywood events. Didn't happen that way. So good for the CV, but didn't really have the effect. People don't really care about crypto shows. Sadinja says, I'm not happy with SEX. VF is deviating from core business of being a gaming studio. Yeah, I guess so. Well, we're more than a game studio now. We're also a blockchain, which isn't a game studio. And obviously the SEX is part of the Elysium, the blockchain, not so much the game studio. So it's just, you know, different parts, different elements. And Scory wants to know any updates on the Invitational Prizes distribution. This is for Sheldon to do. I know Neswolf pushed him this morning. Some other notes on anything else? So Vulcan Creed, we're adding lava. It's a big one. Lava's coming on Monday, 8th of July. 1 lava for every 30 XP earned. I would start playing Vulcan Creed now. It's actually one of our better games. Again, no marketing done, not enough users. So getting on that. Hopefully lava will bribe you to play a little bit and you might recommend it to your friends. Also, very big one coming is we're going to start doing, we thought the Vulcanverse and Metascapes building competitions were great at Vulcan, and we're going to make that a monthly event with some big prizes per month and people building with different themes in Metascapes and Vulcanverse, because it's just nice to see builds. And I think once people start using Metascapes and Vulcanverse, they'll actually enjoy it because, you know, we're again motivating, bribing them to play. It's just what else can we do? Well, we can do a lot more, but for now, that's a good idea. Ryan Token and Vulcan X. Again, Ryan's listing, I already said who it was. It's listing on exchange soon enough. Again, a lot of things are slowing down now because of the market. Vulcan X is, I say Q4 is a realistic time for that to release. What else to say? Tartarus VR is really, really good. I really think you should play Tartarus VR. Vulcan Royale is really, really good. A lot of people are saying good stuff about that. I mean, it's literally PvP in arena. Metascapes come together. Vulcanverse, you know, is getting better and better. Berserk is popular. I think all our games are doing really well. The missing ingredients, I keep saying, is we need users, and something is lacking. And I think it's because we're targeting the same people in the same community, and that's where we're going wrong. So we really want to switch back to the Web 2 mindset. And also the Vulcan 5 is something we might want to think about soon. I know we've put down the candidates now for Vulcan 5 to be Rome, Dubai, Singapore, Korea, and I can't think of the other one. But yeah, probably going to be Dubai. And we haven't been there yet, and it's a cool place for conferences. And also, if you haven't read it already, The Workshop of the Gods, Jamie's fifth Vulcanverse game book is now out, so try and get that. Anyway, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week. We're here, we're building, we're positive, we're strong. I mean, what else can we do? We're just doing what we're doing in our market. Much love to you all. VF for life, and Borjon.